Wow. Thanks.
Larry Boy gets genetic information on the weed, and Alfred's analysis reveals that
it doesn't photosynthesize.
Why do we care if it takes pictures?
Great start.
No, photosynthesize. Plants turn sunlight into energy. It's how they grow.
Are you not You know what, I'm done trying to figure these things out.
But after Larry Boy bumps the controls, the two discover that all the weeds that have sprouted up around the city are connected. So after some very convoluted technological stunts,
even for a Batman parody,
the Larry Mobile begins tunneling towards the mother weed, the epicenter of the swarm of rumor weeds.
I'm flying under the ground!
Well, actually, you're boring.
Gee, Alfred, I know I'm not the wittiest of cucumbers.
So the first half of this episode was mostly disturbing implications. This half appears to be mostly puns. Just puns. I think I prefer the cannibalism.
I've set coordinates to take you to the sewer system.
So what you're basically saying is,
down that path into darkness deep as hell!
You're definitely not saying that, but I need a Phantom reference in every review, so, you know.
Larry Boy breaks through the sewer wall, but the signal is lost between him and Alfred, trapping Larry Boy without directions. So Alfred decides he must save the superhero.
Help is on the way!
I want a car. Chicks dig the car.
Larry Boy sees a little weed in the sewer and assumes that it must be the mother weed.
I'm gonna take you, and I'm gonna... Mother!
From outer space!
Fortunately, Alfred has given Larry Boy, something. Yeah, I have no idea what that's supposed to do.
Hasta la vista, Weedy!
Except apparently prompt references to Terminator 2. Really?
But it doesn't really matter what that weapon thing is supposed to do, because this happens.
Wrong button.
Well, now how is the rumor weed going to be defeated? I mean, besides learning of a valuable lesson, I can't think of any way.
Alfred tries to get help from the mayor and the police officer, but they are too afraid of him, thinking he's a robot.
Look, Mayor, it's like I told you. He's got a shiny metal head, just like a robot.
You're right. Stand back, evil robot.
You know, if I hadn't grown up watching and loving VeggieTales, that would probably be my reaction to this whole thing, too. That and...
What? I'm not a robot. I'm British.
Can I make a joke about British people like this? Well, I mean, I could, I guess, but I already have a British stereotype on this channel, so...
I'm warning you, I'm a super... hero.
Yeah, but so is Arm Fall Off Boy briefly. And yes, I do own this comic.
Also, it sure was nice of the rumor weed to bandage Larry Boy up before punching him into a wall, wasn't it? Anyway, the rumor weed emerges from the sewers and grabs Alfred. As the citizens of Bumbleberg are looking at this bizarre scene, Junior's dad arrives and is told of the rumor that started the mess and how all of the citizens heard it from the weed.
Did you make up this story?
Because if I find out that you did, you are so grounded.
The rumor weed calls out Junior and Laura, and starting the rumor, and the whole truth comes out.
Well, we heard Mr. Alfred tell you that he needed to recharge his batteries. So we thought he must be a robot, right?
Oh, kids.
This plot is ridiculous.
But it gets even more so. After Junior's dad says that Alfred is a nice man, a few flowers sprout in the rumor weed, so everyone begins saying nice things about Alfred, and...
Now, if it seems harsher that the rumor weed is killed by her head exploding into a flower, just wait. I'm going to slow down and zoom in on the clip. Watch. The flower comes exploding out of her mouth. I mean, what is this show?
Alfred, do you suppose the Bible has anything to say about what happened today?
As a matter of fact, it does. It's coming up on the screen right now.
And they had breastplates, as if it were breastplates of iron. And the sound of their wings was the sound of chariots, of many horses running to battle.
Not sure what that has to do with this, but okay. So that was Larry Boy and the Rumor Weed, and what did I think of it? Well, it's definitely...
It certainly is interesting that in the Bible, it seems to forecast a robotic war.
I mean, I guess it's open to interpretation, but okay. So, my thoughts on this episode was that it was really...
An army of robotic soldiers and drones that the Antichrist and the Illuminati ruling elite.
Okay...
I've been a fan of VeggieTales for many years, so I always enjoy reviewing these. It's got some weird moments, but I really enjoy this episode. The animation and music are very good, and it's got some very funny moments. So overall, I really liked it.
I'm not sure what I'm going to review next, so if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments. Until then, outro.